5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. They were blanked in this matchup a season ago. No wins in 3 tries. They'll try to improve on that dismal record here. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Wall. Tries again. In deep. Gordon drops it in. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Now here's Wall after LeBron James's miss. A 3 ball. Wall, no luck. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now, let's go to David Aldridge. We had a chance to talk with head coach Stephen Silas.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. See if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Wall after the basket by Los Angeles. Takes it inside. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
I'm open right here.
Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Outside for Davis. LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Count the basket.
LeBron James.
James has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. But right there, James simply overpowered it.
From deep, Wall. Houston with a new 14. And stolen by LeBron.
Houston
and the
foul.
whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. James in the post. Makes it off the glass.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 6.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Pass to Wood.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Green. Wood sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. And Green slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Wall, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Gordon. Screen by Tice. And Eric Gordon gets the 3. He's got 5.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
Here's Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Wall. It's stolen by Bradley. And Davis, here we go. That one goes in. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Ariza with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Pass to Wood. Outside, Green. Over Ariza. And Davis sends it back. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles.
All right.
He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse. One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. It'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Here's Augustine, rejected by Westbrook.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Driving inside. Şengün. And it's blocked. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Augustine, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to none. It's Howard, top of the key. Clock at 4. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Howard. They double-team Howard. Here's Horton Tucker. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Porter with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Martin with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Augustine. Over Westbrook. Here's Şengün. And it's sent back by Howard.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to Ellington. Here's Westbrook. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The assist.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Keller and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Howard in the post. Martin with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Outside Porter. The Rockets with another miss.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Şengün. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. Here are the Lakers. This run now up to 13-2. Here's Howard. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Westbrook with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3. There's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Here's Şengün. From outside, off the mark. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Ariza with the ball for Los Angeles. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
Second team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Now LeBron. He has 6. Trying to get open is Davis.
LeBron
James with the bucket. LeBron's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Lakers. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Knocks down the step-back James.
Well, what an explosive athlete. I mean, Wall can stop on a dime going full speed. Not many guys can do it like that.
Pass to Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the three off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
That's his first.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Green. Moves back up. Here's Wood. And easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
And they double up LeBron. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Now, here's Green. From the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
A true leader on and off the floor. Wall is a super charitable guy.
No doubt about it, T.A. I mean, he raised money for rent assistance. He donated N95 masks and meals to hospitals, and that was done just in the last year or so. Very, very outgoing with his generosity.
And here's Bradley from 3. Shot's good by Anthony.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Gordon inside. Anthony with the block.
Houston.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Lakers leading by 23. Picked by Anthony. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The jump hook. And Davis sends it back. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the block shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well, and these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Another miss by Houston.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys,
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you.
Hey, fans who want the free t-shirt, make some noise! Coming out of the floor.
And here's the Lakers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball!
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 7.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Back to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gordon missing. Outside Westbrook. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Right side Green. 6 to shoot. From deep. Wall.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wall kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Wood. High shot from 10 feet out. Wood's got 4 this quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it.
Get loud for your Quad City Dancers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here is Green. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Just take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
It's stolen by Wall. Pass to Wood. The tray. And John Wall good for 3. Wall's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
Green left side. Driving the lane. A shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Wall. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth. Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Second chance shot. Indeed, Ariza drops it in. Ariza's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, love the size Ariza has down low, using his long arms to get off shots inside.
It's Martin on the wing, and they get it. Şengün with the bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And there's the drive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Button the screen. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Called on. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Free throw good. James.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
James with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
Betrayal, all for the payroll. Say your piece and find the cash. Time and revealed you as a pariah, like you're living on an island. Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. The seat shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs. And still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your liars running crazy with your souls on fire, the truth keeps me sane. You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall all in numbers. Melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson, transaction, distract, attract them, adding, fast as flashes, ashes, ashes, how you let $1 cover up your honor, where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom, when we gonna learn, we don't gotta yearn for the comma, ain't you ever heard, more money, more melodrama, 99 problems involved in my wallet, still tell my dogs when I'm on, then I got them. Never been dishonest, it's heavy on my conscience, but when you make a profit, I promise they fall.
I sip a hot tea, watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Could eat wheat and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry. Old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third time a slurred word primer. Dime my mama and make sure it stay tight. It's only right on the daylight and the nightlife. They bite trife. From the bug to happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list? Yeah, struck a nugget duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest up inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. It bites is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's ridiculous like thoughts of St. Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate and learning never give a they never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know it is still. He stay face, no brakes, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from this.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Hart. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And interconference rivalry, Doris, this one should be terrific.
It really should be, Kevin, because though they're in opposite conferences, they have become fierce adversaries. This makes for compelling basketball. I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Pass to Horford. Here's Schroeder. A shake. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And stolen by Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Back to Horford. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Now here's LeBron with the drive and the rejection by Tatum. The kick out to Brown. About a minute played so far here in the first. Schroeder. And the three off target. Here's Los Angeles now. Well, Doris, he's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And it's Schroeder missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Davis. Plays it up and banks it in.
Davis. Well, you're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
Outside, Horford. Shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. And the dunk by James.
You can see in LeBron's eyes, he will not be denied on that drive.
Right side Horford. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. 5 to shoot. Tatum with it. He's picked up by James. And Horford wide open. He shoots.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It's LeBron with the drive. Yes, that goes in. James has got 8. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Driving the lane. And the shot is good.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
James, no good. And here's Boston. The kick out to Tatum. Picked by Horford. It's deflected. And stolen by James. And it's Ariza in the corner. Right side Davis.
The Los Angeles foul. Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Tatum, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
LeBron James on the wing. He's got 8. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Celtics foul.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. With a chance for another one at the stripe. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
What we know unequivocally, guys, is that it's so rare to see a player in his late 30s dominate the game the way he did in his 20s. LeBron James, he's part of that very short list.
Williams. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 pointers.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tatum with it. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5 now.
His shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Payton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Tatum drives in. Tatum on the wing. Williams a screen. Puts it up. The kick out to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Howard, that's good. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that was a